Welcome back to our channel where we draw inspiration from the financial wisdom of Dave Ramsey. As a renowned author, speaker, and personal finance expert, Ramsey has successfully guided millions towards the path of financial freedom. And today, we're going to delve into his top 8 frugal living habits that have been tried and tested to help you save money swiftly and effectively. These are not your average penny pinching tips, but a set of practical, sustainable, and transformative habits. So, if you're all set to reclaim control over your finances, you're in the right place. And hey, if you find these tips valuable, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's dive in. 1. Start cooking at home. Our first tip revolves around something we all love and can't live without: food. But more specifically, we're focusing on where and how you prepare your food. One of the easiest and surprisingly enjoyable ways to save money is to start cooking at home. It might seem more convenient to grab takeout on your way home from work or order delivery from your favorite restaurant. But did you know that these decisions could be costing you a considerable amount of money? Not only does home cooking save you money, but it also allows you to control what goes into your food. This way, you can make healthier choices and accommodate any dietary restrictions you may have. There's also the potential to save on grocery costs. By planning meals, make shopping lists, and avoiding impulse buys, you can significantly reduce food waste and keep your grocery bill low. Even small changes like choosing in season produce and buying in bulk can add up to substantial savings over time. Of course, there are times when dining out or ordering takeout is appropriate. Celebrations, social outings, or the occasional treat are all fine. The goal isn't to eliminate these experiences entirely, but to make home cooking the norm rather than the exception. 2. Avoid these coffee shops. Coffee. As coffee lovers, we know the allure of the neighborhood coffee shop all too well. It's not just about the coffee, it's the aroma, the atmosphere, and the professionally made latte art. But here's the catch: indulging in these coffee shop visits could be costing you a small fortune. That daily $5 cup of coffee might seem like a trivial expense, but it quickly adds up. In fact, if you were to total up your coffee spending over a year, you might be surprised to find that it could reach upwards of $1,825 annually. Consider this: a pound of high quality specialty coffee beans may cost around $15, and that pound of coffee will yield roughly 48 cups. This means your at home coffee costs just over 30 cents a cup. Compare that to the average coffee shop price of $5 for a latte, and you're looking at significant savings even after factoring in the cost of a good coffee maker. But we understand, making coffee at home might not feel the same as getting it from a coffee shop. There's a certain charm in holding a warm cup with your name written on it. Yet, home brewing isn't just about the cost savings, it's about the process, the ritual, the anticipation of that first warm sip, and the satisfaction of knowing that you made it yourself. There are countless resources available to help you become your own barista, from YouTube tutorials to online courses. Plus, the coffee making equipment market has grown exponentially with options for every budget and skill level. Whether you're a fan of pour over, French press, or espresso, there's a gadget out there for you. We're not suggesting you quit coffee immediately. Like any habit, it takes time to change. Maybe start by making your own coffee at home a few days a week and gradually increase it. Or save the coffee shop visits for special occasions or meetings. So, coffee lovers out there, do you brew your coffee at home, or are you a die-hard coffee shop enthusiast? Perhaps you're somewhere in between. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts with us. 3. Reduce your grocery bill. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you looked at your grocery bill and thought, wow, that's a lot cheaper than I expected? If you're like most people, the answer is probably not very often. The fact is, grocery shopping can take up a big chunk of our monthly budget. But fear not, because Dave Ramsey has some fantastic advice on how to trim that expense. As the old saying goes, take care of the pennies and the pounds will take care of themselves. And this is particularly true when it comes to grocery shopping. So, how do you take care of those pennies? It starts with basic strategies like planning your meals for the week, making a list of what you need, and sticking to it. Simple, right? But oh so effective. It might seem like a bit of a hassle, but meal planning can save you a lot of money in the long run. Knowing what you will be cooking for the week allows you to buy only what you need, reducing waste and saving you from those impulse purchases. Plus, it takes the stress out of figuring out what to cook each night. Another strategy is to shop seasonally and locally. Seasonal produce is often cheaper because it's more abundant and it tends to be fresher and tastier too. Shopping at your local farmer's market not only supports your local economy, but can also be a cheaper and healthier alternative. You might also consider buying in bulk for non perishable items like rice, pasta, canned goods, and frozen foods. Wholesale stores often offer significant discounts for buying larger quantities. But be careful, make sure these are items you will use up before they expire to avoid wastage. Remember, grocery shopping is not a one size fits all approach. What works for one household may not work for another. The key is to find strategies that fit your lifestyle and budget. And speaking of strategies, if you're curious to know more habits that could cut your grocery bills in half, we've created a dedicated video for that. You can check it out in the description box below. 4. Take advantage of rewards points. In today's fast paced consumer driven world, the competition among businesses is fiercer than ever. To stand out from the crowd and keep their customers coming back, many companies offer various types of rewards programs. And here's where Dave Ramsey's fourth frugal living habit comes in, taking advantage of these reward points. Let's take a look at how this goes. Say you frequently shop at a particular supermarket that offers a rewards program. Each time you shop, you earn points based on the amount you spend. These points can then be redeemed for discounts on future purchases, effectively saving you money. But wait, there's more. Many rewards programs offer extra points on certain products or categories, allowing you to rack up points faster. Keeping an eye out for these bonus point opportunities can further amplify your savings. Now let's get a bit technical. A study showed that consumers who effectively utilized the rewards points reported higher levels of satisfaction and were more likely to remain loyal to the brands offering these programs. But what does this mean for you as a consumer? It means that by taking full advantage of these rewards programs, you're not just saving money, you're also getting more value and satisfaction from your purchases. You can find rewards programs in various sectors, from grocery stores to gas stations, from airlines to online shopping platforms, and more. And some programs offer cashback, gift cards, or travel miles. Some even offer exclusive deals and discounts only available to members. So, how do you take full advantage of these programs? Start by signing up for rewards programs at the places where you already shop. Next, make sure you understand how the program works. Being informed is the key to maximizing your rewards, but remember, these programs should not entice you to spend more than you need to. Stick to your budget and let the reward points be a bonus, not a goal. 5. Sell items you don't need. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure? This age old saying is especially true when it comes to decluttering and making a bit of extra money on the side. And that's exactly where Dave Ramsey's fifth frugal living habit is all about, selling items you don't need. In our homes, we all have items that we no longer use or need. They might be tucked away in a cupboard, gathering dust in the garage, or sitting forgotten in the attic. They might be old books, unused kitchen gadgets, outgrown clothes, or that exercise bike you swore you'd use but never did. While these items might not hold value for you anymore, they could just be what someone else is looking for. And imagine what you could do with that extra cash. That's money that could be put towards paying down debt, building an emergency fund, or saving for a goal. So, how do you go about turning your unwanted items into cash? Online marketplaces have made it easier than ever to sell used items. When listing your items, be honest about their condition. Take clear, well-lit photos and write a detailed description. This will help potential buyers make an informed decision, reducing the chance of returns or complaints. And always price items fairly. While it's good to make a profit, overpricing could deter potential buyers. But selling items online is not the only way to declutter for cash. You could also consider a good old-fashioned yard or garage sale. It's a great way to clear out a lot of items quickly, and you might be surprised at what people are willing to buy. If you find these habits helpful and relatable, give us a like. Your support inspires us to create better content for you. 6. Go over your subscriptions. The evolution of technology and the digital age have undoubtedly brought countless conveniences to our lives, from music streaming services to online workout classes, from on-demand video platforms to subscription boxes. However, this ease of access can lead us into the habit of signing up for subscriptions that we might not fully utilize, and these small monthly charges can quickly add up. That's why Dave Ramsey's sixth frugal living habit is to go over your subscriptions. First step is to list every single subscription you currently pay for, including the amount and the date of the payment. Next, evaluate each subscription. Ask yourself, am I getting value from this? Am I using this regularly? Could I live without it? If the answer to any of these questions is no, it might be time to hit the cancel button. Keep in mind, however, that this isn't about depriving yourself. If you love your monthly book box or your streaming service brings you joy and relaxation, by all means, keep them. The key is to ensure that every subscription you pay for brings value and isn't draining your wallet for no good reason. Consider replacing expensive subscriptions with more cost effective or even free alternatives. For example, instead of a costly gym membership, you could opt for free workout videos online or outdoor activities. Remember, every dollar you save from unnecessary subscriptions can be put towards your financial goals. 7. Have no spend days. Now, the seventh Dave Ramsey frugal living habit, having no spend days. Now, you might be thinking, no spend days? How is that even possible? Let me assure you, it's not only possible, but it's also a powerful tool to quickly increase your savings and heighten your awareness of where your money is going. No spend days are exactly what they sound like, days where you commit to not spending a single cent. Yes, that includes avoiding those tempting coffee shop lattes and that impulsive online shopping spree. So, how can you successfully implement no spend days? Start by planning them ahead of time. It could be one day a week, or if you're up for a challenge, you might even try a no spend weekend. Make sure you've prepared everything you need beforehand, like meals and entertainment, to avoid being caught off guard. During your no spend day, focus on free activities. Go for a walk, read a book, have a picnic in the park, or simply enjoy a relaxing day at home. The goal is not only to save money, but also to reevaluate our relationship with spending and realize how often we purchase items out of habit rather than necessity. If you're feeling a little anxious about this, remember it's not about deprivation. It's about being mindful of where your money is going and making sure that every penny is spent intentionally. 8. Free yourself from debt. We have now reached the final habit of Dave Ramsey's frugal living habits to save money the fastest. Free yourself from debt. Now you may be thinking, easier said than done, right? But the truth is, while it's not easy, it's absolutely possible and it's the key to financial freedom. Freeing yourself from debt is about consistent steps towards paying it off. One of the most famous methods to tackle debt is Dave Ramsey's snowball method. This method involves paying off your debts from smallest to largest. The idea behind this is that by clearing smaller debts first, you experience a sense of achievement that motivates you to continue your journey towards becoming debt free. On the other hand, the avalanche method proposes paying off the debts with the highest interest rate first to reduce the total interest paid over time. The best method depends on your personal situation and what motivates you most. Freeing yourself from debt also means avoiding new debts. This involves adopting a mindset change where you start to see debt as a hindrance to your financial freedom rather than a tool. Living within your means, budgeting wisely, and saving for emergencies all contribute towards a debt free life. If you want more in depth advice on how to pay off your debts, we have an entire video dedicated to this topic in the description box. Be sure to check it out. Dave Ramsey's frugal living habits will help you save money the fastest. But remember, it's not about making huge life changes overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards a healthier financial life. If you found these habits helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more money saving advice. Now, it's your turn. Which habit are you going to try first? Maybe you got your own frugal living habits that weren't mentioned here. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue the journey towards financial freedom together.